And hey, welcome back to the Courtesy Flush. Tonight, we're going to be doing Adventure Thursdays, Nick. As you probably have already guessed by the title, we're going to be playing more Tex Murphy's Overseer. We don't have a day for this one. I keep forgetting this game doesn't have the day system, so I can't. We're at a part in the game that's pretty far. So the last time we were playing, we had Sliced Hamface tell us about how if you're watching this message, he had died, and there's something sinister. The leader of the Law and Order party is apparently working with Capricorn, and it's
cats and dogs falling in love.
I know this is just
everything is upside down in the world.
Twists and turns this game does, and it's going to be interesting to see what Tex gets into or how this whole thing resolves. I mean, he gets out of it okay. I mean, clearly, because not only is this game, kind of foretelling since we already played the one next to it, but also he's telling a story.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like he's at a restaurant now. He's telling Chelsea the story of how he met his first wife. That was the whole idea. So any perceived danger at this point is just kind of added just for fun. Although I do like how what is it at one of the points he's like, actually that's not how it happened, this is how it happened after you died. It's like he's telling the story, and then I got torn apart by a gorilla, the end. Oh, I'm just kidding, that's not how it happened. Like, and I bet you Chelsea's just getting really like bored at this point, but then she was like, oh, I think I figured it out, I think I know what the answer is. Really? Because if Tex was any, like, if he could have just, like, summarized this a little more, the night would have probably been a lot smoother. Because I feel like he's just, this whole night, it's just him telling, like, almost a novel's length story of something. So let's go ahead and cut right to the game, right over here. You know what's funny is, like, that is the music from Under a Killing Moon, and this game, like, while I have the sound and music turned on, doesn't have much. I have it turned down. I could turn that up.
I have to admit, I can make a mean cup of coffee. Coffee table being used appropriately.
I can make a mean cup of coffee too. That's what I'm drinking right here. Actually, I put too much cream in it, so it's more like a hot chocolate, really.
I was lucky to get in without the guard seeing me, but I figured he was somewhere in the building. I'd be in trouble if he returned to the front desk and checked out the monitors, so I had to figure something out fast.
Let's pause this for a second. And let me recap what we're doing here, because I actually forgot. It's been 2 weeks since we last played this, so let's go ahead and... oh, thank you for that. Excuse me.
This was Greg Call's pass card.
So we are on day 6. Oh, there's 8 days. We're on day 6 of 8. I don't know how this person came up with this day system. I don't see. Of course, I plugged the tablet in, and of course it's going to update NASA. NASA, if you could just hold your update for like an hour and a half, maybe 2, while we play our game, I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
The joy of automatic updates.
I know. I put the NASA up on here because I'm a nerd. Yeah, it was
our friend group. I'd be surprised if you weren't.
Well, Greg Call was
Hamface.
That was Hamface, Dr. Hamface. The last one is, at this point, I'm not sure I can trust, outside of Larry Hammond and J. St. Gideon, though I'm not sure how much J. St. Gideon will listen to me at this point. Regardless of Gideon's program, Overlord must be deactivated. If not by me, then whoever is watching this. That was the letter. And then... actually, I was fascinated by your story, but why don't you tell me what you'd do next? If it were me, I'd probably go to the Law and Order Party headquarters. That's exactly where I went, because now I had Robert Knott's pass card, and that's what we have. We have his pass card, so that's why we're here. We're going to go visit Robert Knott's thing, whatever the pass card's used for. I guess look at his computer to be like, aha! The text that gives us all away.
Okay, so I don't think I want to be in here. His office.
Oh. What
Had
the
to get
fuck?
that guard out of the lobby before I
What?
could make my escape.
What was? Did this just turn into SWAT? Did this just turn into Daryl F. Gates SWAT?
Oh no, PTSD flooding in.
No. Okay, so Law and Order Party lobby. In your inventory, there is a brochure. Take a look at that. That's what the hint is. Notice anything about this brochure that might be able to help you. Keep in mind, he looks at cameras and monitors.
Oh, good grief. Okay, I see what you're doing.
Okay. Let's see what you think. First of all, you got to find out where that is.
Well, that was the room that I was just in, and then went to.
Okay, so now we got
be in, and
so we got to go in there and find what?
I was lucky to get in without the guard seeing me, but I figured he was somewhere in the building.
oh, that's that.
I'd be in trouble if he returned to the front desk and checked out the monitors, so I had to figure something out fast.
What is it that we're looking for here?
I'm looking for a security camera.
There it is.
So then
to the right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then
I'll need to find something to set the pamphlet on in front of that camera.
ooh, I didn't well. We got to find something to set the pamphlet on. How about a fork? A fork. Can you take a fork? No.
Quality plastic place settings. Only the best for Law and Order. I bet a few fat cats have rubbed their bellies on this thing. Chopsticks. Looks like the Law and Order dinner was German Chinese.
There's a
food.
music stand.
An hour after you eat, you're hungry for power.
Okay, so I've got chopsticks. I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but
There's a music stand in the room.
okay.
That's an on. Let's not turn that on. We'll investigate the room once we.
Okay. So I'm looking for music stand.
I've never been musically inclined, but I have been known to take a stand on occasion.
Oops. Took too long.
Oh, here it is. This is it. Oh, he's coming back. He hasn't come back yet. Okay. So we're in.
So we're going to combine this with the pamphlet.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, it won't.
Examine it.
This won't work by itself.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Oh, you had to extend it. Yeah, I know it's
as much as I like this game, sometimes I do want to kill the.
Pretty smart. You saw that on Mission Impossible, didn't you?
Oh? Did they use that trick too? Why, I had no idea.
Did you have any problems setting up the photo?
Are you kidding? What do you think I am, an idiot?
Hey, not bad. There you go. Now you can freely explore without worry that he's going to come in
Bet
here.
a few fat cats have rubbed their bellies on this. I wonder what the Law and Order Party platform says about hobbits.
Why are there dogs?
Well, heaven help us if dogs ever get the vote.
They'd probably do a better job.
Well, heaven help us if dogs ever get the vote. This painting gives me a warm fuzzy. Courtesy phone. No way in the world this thing's bugged.
I don't know if that was a sarcastic "no way in the world" or a
I don't know.
sincere.
Is there an on? Like I remember you had an on switch or something.
Yeah, I think that must be for that.
Here, do it. Okay. Just yeah. I just wanted to say it.
Okay.
Just your standard futuristic office phone from the 90s, 2036.
The Law and Order Party beach towel. They're tough on crime, downy soft on you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Interesting.
Thank you, audience members. What is that? Oh, it's a pair of chopsticks. I thought it was like a pipe. Looks kind of like a pipe in the. Look at that pass card. It still hasn't been examined.
Oh.
This was Greg Call's pass card.
Okay, so we got Greg Calls. All right.
Did we decide we were supposed to have 8, so we need 2 more, I think?
Robert Knott's top-level ID.
I think you could just use his top-level ID badge.
Well, that won't work.
What's it need? What's it look like? Examine it.
Odd. The ozonator seems to have a good-sized hole in it.
Ozonator?
Oh, no.
What?
So Robert Knott didn't he have a gym locker?
I think so, yeah. Why?
I think that's what that needs, is it needs something to smell. Or, well...
Good sized hole. You need something. Hey, it's good to see you, Biddy. Biddy lost 25 pounds, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He ate a lot of food over the holidays, but in a short, about 15, 30-minute span, he lost 25 pounds. So, congratulations, Biddy, on your weight loss. I wish we all knew your secret.
I'll bet there's some interesting secrets behind this door. I don't see any visible way to open this door. Odd. The ozonator seems to have a good-sized hole in it.
Oh, no, I'm thinking something else.
What's on the ceiling? I'm just looking. Look at the banners.
One of those banners shows that cute little sun from the Raisin Bran box. Maybe I've stumbled onto a conspiracy. One of those banners shows that cute little sun from the Raisin Bran box. Maybe I've stumbled onto a conspiracy.
Try using, you know what? It's just got little holes on it. Try using the chopsticks on the ozonator.
A luxurious patois.
Okay. Oh, God. I figured it out. Oh.
It did work.
Why
I
would
tried that a second ago and it didn't seem to work, but okay.
All right. I like how
must be John Klaus's little shop of horrors.
I like how it had like a patio door opening sound, and then a tss. That was kind of interesting.
Well, let's see.
You did it. You got in.
This thing must be hard to keep clean. It sure is a popular model. I see it everywhere.
Nothing.
I think Klaus has night fever, and he knows how to show it.
Oh.
I think Klaus has night fever, and he knows. Maybe Klaus moonlights as a film critic.
There's a picture on
Maybe
the
Klaus
desk.
moonlights as a film critic.
Picture on the desk.
I was expecting the note to be something.
Something tells me I may not want to look at this photo.
Uh-oh.
Not Gideon, too. This time, Sylvia has a lot of explaining to do.
Well, considering...
You're not even married yet. Shut up.
Considering that Sylvia also, like in Under Killing Moon, was hitting on the upholstery
Chances
guy.
are probably about 0 that I'll get into Klaus's computer.
All right.
Oh, that looks suspicious.
Well, here's something they filed on the floor.
Let's take a look. Robert Knott may be receiving several important phone calls at extension 107. It's imperative that all calls coming to his office after hours be answered. Jake Claus. Ooh. Hey, I've got one of those. It's like half my bedroom. It's a box full of wires. So there's one literally right next to my doorknob in my
An
bedroom.
inter-office memo. I have a weak spot for insider information.
All right. What do we got here? The Crusade for Genetic Purity. Rumors have circulated in regards to a supported cabal known as the Crusade for Genetic Purity, existing within the ranks of the Law and Order Party. Reputably, the ideals of this faction include an agenda for cleansing the general population of all those possessing mutated genetic makeups. In spite of any personal views on the mutant issue, the party official stand is to 1. Deny the existence of the Crusade, and 2. Strongly oppose the ideology. Failure to comply with by any party member will result in immediate and permanent expulsion.
Wasn't those the guys that we fought in one of the previous future stories?
That was Under Killing Moon.
Okay.
That was like they went to the Moonchild, and they were trying to... And I don't think they were called Law and Order, but they were definitely... trying to eradicate, they were trying to get rid of everybody they didn't see as pure. So
yeah,
there were just people there anyway they were going to kill. So they were non-discriminate. They were just like, you're not a part of our group. They're going to commit mass genocide, but we stopped them, and we ran away from a really awesome, cheesy 90s explosion at the same time. So, looking at trash can, maybe your favorite puzzle's in there. You know, the ripped up paper ones? Nah, you're lucky this time.
Nothing here.
That's always nice. Important procedure. All right, what's the important procedure?
Implant procedures.
Oh, implant. Okay.
Question is, if they just want to kill people, why did they go through all the trouble of the implants? What's the real purpose behind using them?
To control their minds like a game of chess.
I don't like to think what Klaus would be doing with a barrel of acid.
Probably putting clowns inside of it.
Carl Linsky's name is on the printout. That explains Linsky's surgery. And it may also explain his suicide.
Ooh, a Walkman. What did you open? Oh. Hit the... Wait, you didn't... Oh, you go hit the radio first before you do that? Yeah. Let's listen.
Tape player. I'm not so sure I want to hear what's on this.
Let's stop it. It's just gonna loop. It just loops. Someone just like this is my favorite easy listening. A man screaming in terror. Let's put that on loop. What's that?
A cat picture. Interesting. Klaus doesn't strike me as an animal lover.
Wow. That seems highly unnecessary, but okay.
The high mechanical noise coming from my desk would be a big no.
I guess Klaus has drawn a little blood in here. Lovely. These tools look like something out of Dead Ringers. These are probably about 0 that I'll get into Klaus's computer.
Hey, there's a memo up there underneath all that
Klaus
food.
probably uses this to determine the exact moments his patients kick off. Why would Klaus use nitrous oxide? That takes all the pain out of it. Maybe it's for personal use. I'll pass on the sandwich, but a super squishy sounds pretty darn good. Something with John Klaus's name on it. Could be informative.
All right, let's take a look at that cat picture. Oh no. That's clearly an ID card.
Oh joy. Oh bliss.
Yes.
Oh.
All available resources are being utilized to locate the source of the STG project. While not all data is yet available, there is every indication that the end product will would be immensely valuable to the furthering Law and Order's agenda. Logical and practical suggestions have been made on how to introduce the implant into general population. Doing so will provide us access to individual locating and tracking via satellite, instant positive identification, physiological influence and/or control via nanotechnology. This technology is highly experimental, but the source of the STG project is obviously years ahead of anyone else. I recommend that we invest as much as possible, both financially and with human resources, to the end of incorporating the STG technology. You know, the thing is, this predates facial recognition with cameras, so individual locating and tracking nowadays is like, if you have the right tech, if you have enough cameras, you can find just about anybody in the population.
Yeah.
But I don't know about instant positive identification. That's kind of nice. The physiological influence and/or control is like very Orwellian. Very cool. Oh, an empty picture frame.
Well, it separated the cat. From
Wait. It said less cat, right? That's an anagram. It has to be. Castle, maybe.
Yes, castle is a chess move.
Oh, it is. I'm like, that doesn't seem like a chess piece.
No, but it's a chess move.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Good thing this puzzle is not as hard as the other ones. It's like, here you go. We're going to give you 1 minute to figure this one out. I think that one goes somewhere. There it is. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. There you go. Hey, you figured upside down. Hey, and you got the extra points for doing it.
Slade must have given this pass card to Klaus after he murdered whoever it belonged to.
Okay, so you have the pass cards. Let me just double check to make sure we're not forgetting anything. Okay. Oh, what's that on the table? Is that a...
I don't know. Looks important. There's... How did I do this? Wrong way. There we go.
Must not be that important.
Karlinski.
P33. Oh, so that was the...
So this must be a list of...
the implants.
Person and implant that they received.
Right. Well, that's no good.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes. So, I'm proud to say that you are done.
Nothing here.
You can return to Tex's office. However, you're going to have to get past the guard in the entrance. So I would save the game.
I'd gotten everything I needed out of Law and Order, but the odds were pretty good that the guard was waiting in the lobby.
The only way you're going to get out of here,
oh, I know exactly how we're going to get out of here.
How's that?
We have a phone.
All call the
calls
police?
to no, all calls to Robert Knott's office were supposed to be answered.
All right. Let's see if this actually works. Is it?
You know what? I forget what.
What did it say?
Is it this one? Extension 107.
Just type 107 in, I guess. Okay. Now you should be able to get out. Remember, you have to use his key card on the front door. That's how we got out last time.
After my narrow escape from Law and Order, I went home and crashed, but I slept like hell. Slade was still out there, undoubtedly looking for me, and I had nightmares about John Klaus, the mad scientist, turning everyone into zombies. When I woke up the next day, I had no idea what was going to happen. Little did I know, later that day, I'd find out the identity of the poisoned pawn.
Hey. Okay, hold on one second. I'll tell you where we're gonna head out. Second. We are, yeah, your office.
Okay.
Sounds like I've got a message on the vid phone.
Let's go see who's got a message.
I have a message for you. You'll probably think it's important. You can pick it up at my shop whenever you get the time to see me. Ciao for now.
You've got something on your face.
I've got a message on the vid phone.
You got something on his face. Did you see that? Or maybe I was just imagining it.
He might have had something, just a little bit.
Like a little crumb or something. Maybe it was just...
Good afternoon, Mr. Murphy. I just wanted to call and thank you for bringing me the disc from Robert Knott. It has everything we need to take down the Law and Order party. The evidence is overwhelming. I owe you a big favor. Within reason, of course. Thank you again.
Oh, wow. You're very welcome. Cool. Good for us. Save the game.
Cool.
Save the game. So now we're going to go visit the Jorge Valdez over at the Rank and File.
Sheesh, Jorge, you're not still playing the same game, are you?
So, you got my message.
Yeah, I did.
I was contacted on the internet by the poisoned pawn you asked me about. He sent an email for you.
For me?
It's over there on that computer.
Thanks.
There was no return address.
That's all right.
That's not how email works. Okay. I don't think Google would allow that. Mr. Murphy, if you want to know the truth about Linsky's suicide and its connection to the STG project, meet me at the abandoned San Thomas mission at midnight. If you're late or bring anyone with you, you won't find me. This is a matter of life and death. Yours, the poisoned pawn.
Dun dun dun!
And then we get there, and it turns out to be Krusty from No, oh, that's not right. Who could be the poison pawn? Who do you think is the poison pawn? Maybe it's Carl Linsky.
Plot twist.
Maybe he didn't die. Or it could, it could be, I don't know, Chelsea. Maybe you know what? Maybe it's, what's her name? Maybe it's Sylvia. But it seems like really out of, I don't know.
Also really complicated of why I have, like, that seems a really roundabout way of getting information.
She's like,
us.
I have information, and then she gets like, this was my plan from all along. Marry me. I don't know what she's gonna say.
Well, everything about the message seemed legit. It was from the poison pawn, came through Valdez. It referred to things from Wanda Peck's anonymous letter. But my intuition meter was on the fritz. Was I being set up? Or was I about to meet the man behind the curtain? If so, who was it? J. St. Gideon? One of the supposedly dead scientists? Carl Linsky back from the grave? I waited till midnight and went to the rendezvous point. My instincts told me to beware of a trap, so I found a back door and went in that way. The place appeared to be empty, but I still needed to check out the clock tower. As it turned out, though, I had to search the ground floor first, and search pretty thoroughly before doing anything else.
All right. So you get to do a bit of puzzling before you get up there to
okay.
solve the mystery of the century.
Boxes are all in various stages of dry rot.
All right.
These don't smell like barrels of fun. An elevator. Well, like they say, what goes up must come down. These boxes are all in various stages of dry rot. Humco, the first name in chemical byproducts. Oh. The first name in chemical byproduct. These crates don't look like they've been moved in quite a while.
Who checked inside that box?
Old toolboxes? Well, they're like Christmas presents for an amateur handyman like myself.
What do we got in there? It looks like you can pick up that, whatever that is.
Old toolboxes? Well, they're like Christmas presents.
You gotta like click on it directly. No, the other thing.
For an amateur handyman like
the thing on the
myself.
left. You're not clicking on it. There you go.
Oh, a penknife. Perfect for cutting pens.
So picky. Don't forget to examine all items you pick up, too. Oh,
yeah.
That looks like a tape measure. I don't think you can pick that up, though. There you go. He's got a pocket knife now. And you need to, yeah.
A rock. I wonder if there's a hard place nearby.
Hey.
Looks like someone was tidying up about 20 years ago. Someone was tidying up. The boxes are all in various stages of dry rot. Okay. These crates don't look like they've been moved in quite a while.
So in the thing it said there were only 2 items in this area, so we got the 2 items. I don't know if we can go up now or that leads out.
I'm not planning on leaving until I find the poison pawn. He must be waiting up in the clock tower.
I think we have to go up the elevator. That goes out. But yeah, it said there was only 2 items in there.
Elevator. Well, like they say, what goes up must come down. This could open some doors for me. Nothing happened. There must be some other power switch in here somewhere.
Of course there is. I bet there's some convoluted puzzle behind it too. Power switches cannot be simple in any video game. It has to be some sort of weird puzzle thing that you have to do.
You sure we're not supposed to be headed out the door?
Yes,
because
you're not going to go anywhere because that just leads out and exits.
True.
Let's see if we can find this power. It's like probably a fuse or something.
The boxes are all in various stages of dry rot.
What's that big white thing behind those boxes there? To the right.
Right?
Yeah. Behind those big white boxes there. To the left there.
My favorite kind of paneling. Electrical.
I don't know if... Can you reach it? Can you move anything? Try moving the boxes out of the way. Okay, you can. Good. Hey. That sounds like a good thing. Meh. Oh, hey, this is a real elevator. This isn't a video game anymore. Whoa. What happened to the 3D world that we were in? This is the real location. I'm scared.
You know, they said something about like an old mission or something. I wonder if they actually went to whatever building they based this location on and filmed it there.
Possibly. Oh, they got inside the elevator shaft for that one. So many angles. So many angles of Tex Murphy riding up an elevator. Oh, there's the green screen. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
She doesn't look good.
Shame to cover such a beautiful mouth. Don't you think so, Mr. Murphy?
Who the hell?
It was necessary, of course. You see, I couldn't have Dulcinea warning off her knight Aaron from charging the windmill.
I was wondering when you'd crawl out of that rat's nest.
Contraire. Senor Quixote. It is you who are the rat.
Isn't that Robert Knott?
And you, my dear.
No.
Perfect piece.
No, he died.
Of cheese.
Who's the poison pawn? Is it you? Is Sylvia here?
Sylvia? The poison pawn? It was Miss Linsky's father who wrote the anonymous letter to Capricorn. We found copies of it while we were going through his papers after his unfortunate death.
So why'd you have to trick me into coming here?
I brought you here to offer you a trade. You tell me what you know, and I let the little missy free. So, let's begin with the STG pass cards. Where are they?
The best of my recollection there, somewhere on the Spanish High Plains with my trusted servant, Sancho. I've got him with me.
Excellent. Now, in 30 words or less, tell me everything you know about the STG project.
Not too much. I mean, I've heard implants, mind control, satellite tracking. And then there was that little experiment you pulled on me.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out quite as we had planned. You were supposed to be a good little detective and die, like Mr. Linsky.
I mean, Linsky was your friend. I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
Well, you're about to find out. Now, for the sake of Miss Linsky here, tell me what else you found out about.
Well, there's someone running around with the name Overlord. He seems to be running things. You know, I think that's you.
Excellent! Excellent! Now, as a token of my appreciation, one last kiss.
Why'd you tell him he's never gonna let me go?
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Murphy. It looks like she's not in the mood. For once! Well, let's just move on to the murder-suicide portion of the program, shall we?
You said you'd let her go. We made a deal.
Oh, Mr. Murphy, please.
That's
Don't
Klaus.
compound your gullibility with your stupidity. I mean, she's more of a threat to me than you are. The mere fact that she's been intimate with several of my enemies Not to mention a handful of my allies makes her a real threat.
You're a liar! Don't listen to him, Tex. I've never had anything to do with Klaus or any of it. I swear it.
Well, I didn't say you were involved. But I do realize you have the capacity for treachery. For all I know, you may be as innocent as you claim to be. I'm just not a risk taker. Oh, don't look so sad, Tex. At least you know that, you were the last, hmm? I mean, perhaps she even cared for you. Much as he's capable. Well, down to business. Mr. Slade? Mr. Slade? I leave the necessary unpleasantries in your capable hands.
My pleasure, Mr. Klaus.
That was close. I was beginning to wonder how we were going to get out of this.
Don't stop wondering on my account. See, the way I got it figured, once I get all those pass cards, someone will pay top dollar to get them back. I was just taking out the middleman.
If you take a personal check, I'd be happy to put in my bid.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but I don't think you're in the right tax bracket. I was thinking more along the lines of, say, Jason Gideon. So, who wants to go first?
I don't think you can make a run for it.
No.
Let's just go with the last request. Let's see if we can make some clever...
I will. I wonder if you'd consider granting me a last request.
I suppose. As long as it's reasonable.
I don't think we're up to trade anything because he could just kill us.
Yeah.
Give me 3 steps. The fuck. What are you gonna do with 3 steps?
Don't.
What do you do in this situation, Nick? Actually, we wouldn't be in this situation, but here we are.
I got nothing.
How about you? Let's see what happens when you give me 3 steps. I'm just curious. I know that one's gonna fuck.
Give me 3 steps.
That was a little fast.
Yeah. Okay. Where did we?
Oh no. What?
We made a horrible mistake.
We gotta go through all that again. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Did we answer all our messages?
We answered all our messages.
Okay, so
we
just
gotta go to.
Yeah, to him.
To
you
him.
said spacebar. Yeah.
Well, everything
space.
about them.
And then we
Okay.
just gotta make sure we get the knife.
So, I'm over a key. That's why. So this gets opened up. We take the knife.
And then
we look at the knife. We
get the rock.
take a rock. Nope.
Looks like someone was tidying up.
Oh, there it is.
About 20 years.
Take a rock.
Okay, and then we gotta push the button.
And then we've got to move this.
My favorite kind of paneling. My favorite kind of paneling.
And then
Okay.
now the elevator works, and we can go up. Yeah, you can save it here, I think.
Okay. So we're gonna save here.
Because we're going to make a mistake. So running away from him is not the best.
Correct. I think yes, we have definitively
Give me
proven
3 steps. Ugh. Didn't make it. You can spacebar.
So it was make a last request.
Okay.
I will. I wonder if you'd consider granting me a last request.
I suppose. As long as it's reasonable.
Okay, so offer trade, not going to work. He has
all the
everything.
cards. So I guess ask for one last kiss. I don't know what you're gonna get.
Could I kiss Sylvia goodbye? At least that way, I could die happy, man.
Well, I wouldn't want you to die. I'm happy. Go ahead. But don't do anything stupid.
Ooh, give the knife to Sylvia. That's why we picked it up. I bet you that's what it is.
I mean, sure, why not?
I'm gonna find a way to get us out of this, okay?
Bloody mouth.
Oh, that was very touching. Now let's get down to business. So who's first?
Oh, challenge Slade. I have to see this one. I have to see what this one is.
You know, Slade, any little girl looks tough with a gun. Why don't you pretend you're a real man? Let you and I go mano a mano, huh?
I'll give you one thing, you've got guts.
What? I thought he was gonna shoot him. I would have been like, no. He's actually gonna do it.
And not only that, he is putting the gun on the ground.
Go for the light switch and hide. That's your best bet. We'll throw a rock at him. Go for it, Nick.
Okay.
He had the gun on the ground.
He's very quick.
No honor among thieves, eh, Murphy? Why don't you just come out first? Make things easy on yourself. If you don't, I might just kill your girlfriend first.
I would say not throw it at him.
Okay.
Although that might not. That's just going to get him shot. Let's just throw it as a diversion, because that's the only other reason you picked up that rock. That's what I do in Hitman.
You can't hide forever. I'll get you sooner or later. Soon is better for me.
I don't know what shield they keep talking about.
Maybe grab. I don't know. Try going for his gun, or what? Run for the landing. What the fuck is the landing? You know, I don't know. Maybe it's grab shield, run for the landing.
I'd say because we have to grab
Sylvia. And let's be honest, Tex isn't going to shoot this dude. I mean, he makes it to the next game, so we already know.
Yeah.
We already know.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to be brutally honest here.
I'm not going to get out of the situation.
Garbage can should not stop that.
I do have a proposition for you.
For some reason, you don't seem to understand. I don't need to make a deal with you.
Buy some time.
You want to blackmail Gideon, don't you? To do that, you're going to need all 8 STG pass cards. I know where you can get 7 of them.
What sort of a bloody drongo do you think I am?
You don't want to destroy the clock or the card.
Yeah.
Install some more.
First you let Sylvia go, then I'll talk.
Wait, I call the shots around here, Murphy. And I do mean that literally.
Oh, bull. That was fun. Okay.
Okay.
So we did everything right up until that point.
Okay,
So
seemingly.
So I'm guessing we throw stuff in the gears? That seems kind of like a waste. Or do we have to get the pieces later and assemble it? Oh, God. I bet that's what it is.
Okay, so it's make or last request.
Hit spacebar.
One last kiss. Penknife to Sylvia.
Yeah.
Challenge. Light switch and hide.
Use a rock as a diversion. And then grab shield and run for the landing. And then buy some time.
You want to blackmail Gideon, don't you?
And then spacebar. Okay, so we toss one into the gears.
Here's the STG pass card that Sonny stole from you. You let Sylvia and me go, I'll get you the other 6.
It's a trained hitman. What are you doing?
Getting his rear end beat.
Tell me something. Why did they call you Big Jim Slade?
Well?
Yeah, that clarifies it.
Well, if that didn't, these will.
I just round out kicking the shit out of him. Punch him in the shoulder. There you go. Oh.
Come on. Okay, let's be honest. Who has the harder head here? It's obviously Tex.
Are you okay? Yeah. That's too bad.
Wow.
You know, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but you are good. You are very, very good. You get lessons.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, this one's on me.
I love it. He takes an ass beating with grace.
Oh, look. Time to die.
Slade!
This is for Sonny. Okay, did you overhear anything else?
No.
All right, look. Take this. You keep your eye on him. Cops will be here in a bit, so he shouldn't be a problem. But there's something he's got that I need.
Tex, about that thing that Klaus said about me.
Look, Sylvia, your business is your business.
No,
I understand, okay?
Please, please listen.
It's okay, really. The past is the past.
It's important to me. I want to tell you there's been some things in my life that I'm not very proud of. I used to work for an agency. An escort agency.
If I get out of this, I'm gonna bite your bloody leg off.
If he says one more thing, I want you to just shoot him.
I've known a lot of guys. But that was the past. It's behind me now.
And it's all right, okay? I mean, really, it's all right with me. It really doesn't matter, so relax, okay?
But I want it to matter to you. I've never had anything to do with Klaus or Law and Order or any of it.
Card. Got it. Keep your eye on him.
I'm a new woman now. I'm not the person I used to be.
Oh, come on. You did not fall for that old line, did you?
No, no way.
Yes, you did, didn't you? Okay, so how did Sylvia justify this whole escort thing with you?
Well, I guess she'd just gotten into modeling, was barely getting by. A friend told her of a great way to make money.
Yes.
I guess that's the only reason she did it.
Likely story.
Yeah, well, I guess I was pretty gullible back then. While Slade and Klaus were waiting for me to show up, Sylvia overheard them talking. Apparently, Klaus had operated on Carl Linsky. When he removed the tumor, he replaced it with an implant that eventually drove Linsky insane. Slade just tracked him to make sure he committed suicide.
I still think my theory's better.
Well, I told you yours was a better story. But regardless, Klaus was using Linsky as a guinea pig for the Law and Order Party for what they intended to use Overlord for.
Did Sylvia overhear anything else?
Yeah, she did, as a matter of fact. Now, Klaus still wasn't sure where the Overlord's main computer was, but he suspected it was at J. St. Gideon's mansion.
And that's where you went next.
Right. When I told Sylvia, she said she knew how I could get in.
A shortcut to the bedroom, I'll bet.
Actually, that's what it was. Look, don't say it. I know I was a moron, but she did get me inside the mansion. So there I was, standing in Gideon's bedroom without any idea of what I was looking for.
Naughty pictures of Sylvia?
You really do have a one-track mind.
All right, let's save the games. We don't have to
Before we have to go through all that again.
Yeah, that was a good little scene. That was really nice.
Okay. So this looks important.
Looks like some type of schematic drawing.
And congratulations, Nick. We made it to day 7 of the day 7, the quote-unquote day 7 here.
Well, I don't have a password for Klaus's card. Something tells me I'm gonna need one before this thing is over. Maybe I should look around his office.
What? Electrically charged diagram system. So if you set it to 15,
we're good. If we set it to 16, we're dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Balcony exit. Okay.
So this is the gallery. This looks so complicated.
Well,
it's charged with it's got an electrically charged floor. Not in here, but in his gallery. We're not in the gallery. We're in his bedroom right now. What's that?
I could stare at this painting for like 8 seconds without getting bored.
Wow.
Way to go, Tex.
Abner, the juggling angel. That's a pawn. Probably ought to have my face on it. It looks like solid gold. Gideon must have paid a king's ransom.
Tapestry. Stained glass.
Ah, the 9 Knights of St. Gideon. Galahad, Lancelot, Hector, Harry, Hotspur, Haggis, Deadeye Dick. The Shadow and Fierce Fred was the smallest and hungriest knight of them all.
I don't think that's the knight's name there, Tex. But, you know, creative.
Wow, that's a pretty horsey. Looks like a bishop-shaped lamp. Look, a rook. I'm fairly sure that's a queen. The sculpture is just like the one in my office. Of course, that's like comparing an actual Lamborghini to the Matchbox version.
Yep.
These must be antiques.
All right. Check the inner doors. Make sure that there's nothing hanging on the doors. Okay. Sometimes the game likes to do stuff like that. All right. Actually, there's
These
a.
must be antiques.
Wait, there's something behind the. Oh, never mind. It's just they put a block texture over this. That's really weird. The rest of the texture's missing. We'll just ignore that mistake.
Okay.
Check the other side. Maybe he's got something else in there.
These must be antiques.
Oops.
No, it's completely empty. But thank you for letting us open it, so
These must be antiques.
we know now that it's it doesn't open at all.
Which is weird, but okay.
Interesting. And there's a chess table in the middle there.
Gideon's all set up for a round of tag team chess.
Oh, there's a box on the floor.
These must be antiques.
Of course.
Chess set seems to be missing a few pieces. A 26 of them. Wonder why.
Oh, God. Chess puzzle incoming. I don't have a problem with chess. Like, it's just, it's one of those puzzle things that I've always, like... I don't think I'd ever base a whole thing, a game around. He's not really lifting weights.
Well, the floor pretty well checks out. A dumbbell bar. Reminds me of my dad's favorite hangout.
Wah, wah. All right.
Gideon must use these for strength training. Sylvia was probably more of an aerobic workout.
Oh, come on. Wow.
Court, a novel by the author of Joy of Chess, More Joy of Chess, and everything you've ever wanted to know about chess but were afraid to ask.
I'm curious now. What are we afraid to ask about chess?
I don't know.
So I'm guessing okay. Now we got a dumbbell bar. We've got this diagram for a room we're not even in yet. And then we have this chess puzzle here in the middle of the room.
Oh.
What?
So you know all the random statues that we were looking at?
Yeah.
You notice what they're standing on?
Oh. So you got to put the chess pieces on. Okay, I see what you're going. All right, let's see how this works.
Okay.
See if your theory pans out.
Night.
We're doing rather good. I've had to really rarely ever press next hint, which is nice.
Okay.
So you need to probably figure out where they're all placed. So we got.
Oh, and I'm gonna have to know this ahead of time. Okay. So
we got a pawn and a bishop. I think that's a bishop.
That's king.
It looks like solid gold.
Yeah.
Gideon must have paid a king's ransom.
So pawn, king, with the top two corners there.
We're just gonna write this.
Okay.
Actually, do you have a piece of paper? Is it just?
I could just write it down in notes. It's not a problem. It's what I got a notepad for. So we're gonna go ahead and look at this and say, here we go. Take a note. All right. So the king is at C. How many?
C8.
Okay. So there's 8 side. Okay.
Yeah.
So C8 for the king. And then we're going to be...
Pawn is going to be A7.
Okay. Okay, and then what else we got here?
We've got a knight at G7.
Okay.
I think that's the bishop.
Looks like a bishop-shaped lamp.
Yeah, bishop is H4.
H4, okay.
Rook.
Okay.
Wait. A, B, C, D, E, F1.
Okay, F1. Got it.
And
then it looks like...
We've got a queen at C1.
Okay. And then what is that?
A random thing at A2.
Random A2. Okay. I put random. I don't know what that is. Okay. Let's do it.
Oops, not that.
Let's do this puzzle. All right. So you had your king at C8.
Okay. King at C8, which should be there. Our pawn was A7.
It's going to be in the same size of the room. So the king has to go C8 based on ABC at the side.
No, A is this.
I know
is over here.
I know you're thinking of it like this, but it's the same. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, I'll let you do the puzzle. My bad. Knight G7, bishop H4, rook F1, queen C1.
No, rook was there. Queen was C1.
Yes.
Something big just opened up around
Here we go. And then Something big just opened. I'm guessing it's that painting. Yeah. I was like, it's obviously something. Oh, wow. What is this, a hallway? No, it's an elevator. It's an elevator leading to a secret black facility.
Wonder what the switch does. Only one way to find out.
All right, let's go down.
I stepped out of a secret elevator onto a balcony overlooking a huge gallery filled with priceless paintings, beautiful sculptures, and classic statues.
In other words, a place where you were completely out of your element.
Hey.
If you're implying that I have poor taste, then wouldn't that reflect poorly upon my choice of dates?
All right, I take it back. Continue.
Well, large chandeliers hung from the ceiling, and across the room I could see a set of doors. Unfortunately, the floor of the gallery was pressure sensitive and lit up with extremely high voltage. There had to be some way to get across, but it certainly wasn't obvious just how I was supposed to do it.
All right, save the game.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Now that we have gotten that out of the way.
we need 15. Plan 15 balcony. Okay, so we're starting on the balcony. X is over here. Okay.
What's that thing do?
This must raise and lower the chandelier so it can be cleaned.
Well, we can't get on the floors. So maybe we need to get on the chandeliers.
That would be a terrible idea.
It sounds very Tex Murphy.
Exactly.
Oh, what did you do? You broke my games. Going back to the couch cam. We lost signal.
Oh no.
We're back.
You know what it probably is? It's probably that snow. It just finally worked its way into
I've been meaning to get a roof in here. It's just how it is. Yeah, we can restart the program. Here, go into Roland there and hit reset on the switch on the bottom there, yeah. Yeah.
Well, luckily we just saved.
Yeah, very, very much so. So there it is. We're making progress. All right, wait for the very 80s, 90s intro sound to come up. All right, here we go. Awesome.
Yes. Oh, cool. Okay. So did it actually? Oops, wrong button.
No, we didn't. We saved before we did anything.
But it had something about continue, so I didn't know if it picked up where.
No, because I don't think it really autosaves. Or does it? Okay, so there it is. We got the chandeliers down.
Okay. That must be...
That's the elevator.
That's the elevator. Okay.
Something fucked up with that texture. I would not walk on that floor. That seems like a really bad idea.
You know what? I want to see how funny it is.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Naturally, I would have been crazy to try that. Luckily, there was another way out of the situation without getting myself killed.
Yeah, it's called saving the game and reloading it.
Okay, so we have to do this.
What? No, it doesn't do anything.
In the painting.
No snarky comments about the painting. Yeah, we don't want to step on that either. I think we have to shut the thing off, and I don't think we have it anywhere near us. Go down these stairs. See what's on these stairs. Man, there's like a... No. Alright. Let's see. Hint. Give me a hint here.
Well, let me see something real quick before you click hint, or at least before you read it.
Okay.
I'll need much longer arms to reach that.
Yeah.
That won't work by itself.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else that I've got?
Everything you have is like pocket sized, pretty much, except for the barbell.
Well, That won't
Let me
work.
touch the floor with this metal object.
Well, I wondered if we like just dropped it on there, if
Short
it would
circuit.
like short circuit the whole thing.
That'd be
Well, that's not
that'd be a real flaw in the system there. If just any metal object short circuited it. But also, it seems a little excessive to make the floor electrified. But I guess it saves money on having to have guards.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody walks in here, not supposed to be. Although it's also kind of weird that they have.
Well, I'm no expert, but I'm guessing Gideon didn't buy this one at Prince Plus.
Okay, so yeah, I'm out of ideas now.
Okay, let me hit the thing here. Check the railings.
Check the railings.
Mm-hmm. No. No, that's a broken railing. I don't see anything. That's the floor.
This part of the floor is armed.
Let's check the other one.
Does that mean the other part is unarmed?
This part of the floor is armed.
No, check the railings is what it said. So run across it. See if we locate anything here. What?
A sturdy brass railing. Could probably support a lot of weight. And it looks like it's coming loose.
Really?
Okay, then.
Why would I ever think to do that?
Okay.
A sturdy brass railing.
Wow. You gonna take all the railings, Nick?
I'm gonna go with no.
All right.
So,
how are we connecting these?
Barbell.
Maybe all three of them with the barbell? Oh my god. Oh my god, is this really gonna happen? You're gonna like combine all of this stuff to get... Oh my god. I feel like there's a better way to do this, Tex. I don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah, where's the control panel? Because obviously somebody needs to be able to get to it.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen that. I can just imagine you shimmying across on that pole.
It's my formal dance training. Luckily, there was a big control panel on the outside of one of the walls. I just had to find it.
Wow. Wow.
What?
Naturally, I would have...
You fell!
Okay, so we're gonna be like this then. I see how this is gonna work.
My god. This is absolutely ridiculous. You're just gonna make a giant long pole? This is the most unreasonable thing you can do.
You know what? Let's just go find out.
Let's look at this thing. Let's look at this contraption you just think. Can we examine it, please? My god, doesn't even look like it. It just looks like a big giant rod.
Oh, I would have loved to.
Luckily, there was a big control panel on the outside of one of the walls. I just had to find it.
Save.
So you gotta be careful walking on these edges here. All right, so now you just gotta find the control panel, and it's gonna be on one of the walls, he said.
So one of the inside walls?
I'm guessing so, yeah, because you're not gonna be able to reach the outside walls. All right, let's keep an eye out for a panel. Although that's still kind of like, how are you supposed to shut this off if you're like running the facility? Maybe he has like a remote.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. Oh no. This is bad.
Why are you charging the walls?
Okay, so...
This painting has a somewhat religious feel to it. Well, I'm no expert, but I'm guessing Gideon didn't buy this one at Prince Plus.
Okay, well...
Let's walk along and see what we can find on the wall of pain. That's eventually what it's going to be.
Where am I trying? I guess I have to get over there.
Possibly.
Unless, can I...
Yeah, I think you can walk across this thing. A lot of religious icons in here.
Well, I mean,
This
that
painting
was
has a somewhat religious feel to it.
basically all art for
For
a few centuries.
Yeah.
All this art, not one classic movie poster.
I don't think Gideon really.
That's a doorway I need to get to.
It's just. What if it's just a broom closet? You know, all that work and it's just a couple places to store some mops.
I guess that is the door that we need to get to.
Although this would be really bad if there was no way to get down from here.
This painting has a
So you just have to stay the night in this weird museum.
This guy's got girl trouble.
Oh man, it's got to be somewhere in here. Make sure you check all the inner walls.
This part of the floor is armed.
All of it's armed.
This painting has a somewhat religious feel to it.
Okay. Keep going. Eventually you'll see it. I don't even know what we're looking for, to be honest. It's probably like a box or something.
This reminds me of when Great-Grandpa Murphy used to tell us stories. I wish I'd known him when he was sane.
Wow. No, those are all paintings.
I was really hoping I don't have to move one.
Yeah, that'd be
that
difficult.
Occurred to me.
Oh, wait, is that no? Never mind. That's just never mind. It's just part of the floor. I thought there was. I just caught something with my eye, but it's not anything. What in the wall is it? Where is it? Maybe it's on this side here. No. All right, where is this thing?
This part of the floor is armed.
This part of the floor is armed. Well, I don't know. I just looked it up. It's the far right corner. Turn around and face the balcony, and then you'll see it. I just didn't want to do this because it's on that wall there. No, turn around. It's on the wall right there but facing the balcony. So you have to go around.
Okay.
The pillars here, and then yeah. That one's missing a head. So no, you gotta go keep going behind you. No, turn around.
Okay.
It's over here, all the way to the edge of the corner there. Turn around and you'll see it. That's what it says. Look down. Try the other side over here. No, over here. To the left. There it is.
Another control panel. Maybe
All
this
right.
one has something to do with the security system.
Save your game. We're not doing this again.
Damn, there's no off switch, just a test button. I've never been good at taking tests. Need to jump down to the floor inside the display walls.
All right, jump down to the floor inside the display walls.
That wouldn't have been the best way to handle the situation.
All right.
But it's
Which way do we jump?
maybe to the inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need to jump down to the floor inside the display walls.
Okay. So, oh, I see.
This part of the floor is armed.
Look at your pattern. It's gonna change. It's gonna do a full test run. So let's take a look at it.
See, the problem is...
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna be fine here in the middle, I think.
For a little bit.
Then 4, then 5, and then 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, 9. 9's gonna be tough. It's gonna be out. 10, 11 back in, 12. So we're on 1 now, and that's balcony and then the exit. So where we're at now is fine. We're gonna need to be for the second beep in the middle. So let's stay in the very dead center maybe back closer to the balcony a little bit down that hallway, until we get to beep number 5.
And then we have to go into a side chamber. Okay.
Yes. All right, let's do this.
Naturally, I would have been crazy to try that.
Obviously, we took too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Need to jump down to the
I think I have a
floor
picture
inside
of
the
it still
display
here.
walls.
I do. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, it's 2's here. Is this the balcony? Okay, that's the door. Okay, yeah. So if we stay here, we'll be okay. Oh, good, good. So we're on number 2.
No, that should be.
That wouldn't have been the best way to handle the
That
situation.
must have been number 4. This must go by really fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
I got the diagram pulled up here, the image. So
I want to look at it too, just for a moment. Okay.
So we're gonna hop down, and then 2's gonna probably
Okay.
come up, then 3.
So as soon as I see that half go, I need to move into that side room.
Yes.
Post haste, but then I can stay there. For,
You could just go there.
Ooh.
You could just go there fast. You can just go there until number 7. Because once you reach 7, then you have to get out of there.
I need to be back. Oh, but that's wait. Hold on. Where's the overlap between? Okay.
Because there's
Okay.
exits.
So
So you can stay there for 7 turns, and then when it reaches 7, then you need to be out of there and into the...
over here.
Yes, because it looks like that's where it's going to turn into 8,
But
which
stay
then 9...
close
yeah, stay
to
there.
The entrance.
Yeah, so you can stay there until 10.
In which case I can move back into the center.
Mm-hmm. And then you can stay there until... So you can move up that northern hallway until 13. And then when 13 comes...
13 I need to get over to here. Start working my way back over to here.
Like immediately.
No, wait. Hold on. Where's...
So 12 you need to be working your way over there.
Yeah. But
I do have a
Okay.
diagram here, so I can just tell
Okay.
you which way to go. I'll be your eyes. Let's see if you can navigate as quickly as I tell you. Your balcony is there, south.
So we're here right now, though.
Yes. So you're gonna be in the inner wall there. You need to go to the bottom. You need to go to the south.
But obviously we have to turn this off once it hits 15. Otherwise
No.
it's going to hit 16 and we're going to be dead.
No, once you reach 15, you have to go to the exit. So when 14 comes, we're gonna go to that.
moving. Okay, I see. I've okay. I see how.
Yeah, because the door isn't charged. The door
Okay.
area is not charged.
I see it. We do.
All right, let's do it.
Need to jump down to the floor inside the display walls.
Yeah, go into that little pocket right there, then turn around, and we'll make sure that we'll see. I'll see if we get to number 4 here. There were 4. So 5's coming up. It's just going to be this one sliver we're in. We're good. Yep, 5's good.
Don't I need to
Nope.
start?
Wait for it. You'll see it in a second. Go. 6. And then, yeah, all the way to the back wall. Go to the wall. Yep.
Go to the wall.
Turn around. You're going to see 8 pop up here. It's going to be right in front of you. Bam, there's 8. 9's going to do the same thing, except it's going to move 1. Yep, you're in. That's 10. So go to the middle. Turn around. So we're in 11 now, probably. Yes. 12's going to pop up. Go, 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 go. Sprint, shift. There you go. Stay here for 12. Yeah, you got it. 13. And then the side wall here to your left is where you're going to... Yeah, go all the way up to that wall. To the top wall. To the top wall. To the... No, go now. Yeah, you're good. You did it. Ah. Save it. Wow. That was intense.
A little stressful.
You made it.
This looks suspiciously like a flower pot. If I remember my medieval history correctly, these figures represent Stan and Bill, the patron saints of oak paneling and brass fixtures.
No. Okay.
I'm just picking a direction, by the
Oh,
way.
go back out to that room. Oh, never mind. You got it. This is right.
Benches in here remind me of my undistinguished Little League career. A CD. If I can find out what's on this, I might get a better idea of what Gideon's up to.
Or it could be his mixtape. I mean...
There must be a place where I can run this disc somewhere around.
Okay.
All right. We just explore.
Okay.
From the smell of fine cigars and old books coming from beyond this door, I deduce that this is J. St. Gideon's study.
Interesting.
A Dinosaur coin bank. Must be a keepsake from when Gideon was like the rest of us. It's like a video game I played on Dad's old 286. As I remember, the game was just too darn big to fit on one floppy disk. It's like a video game I played on Dad's old 286. The bat phone. Sure beats the aquarium of guppies I had when I was a kid.
It's a very loud aquarium.
Nice wings. In my experience, bookshelves should always be inspected thoroughly.
Well, you're not giving me the option, so there.
Those people at Glamour Shots really do some nice work. 4 Tiffany lamps. Seems a little ostentatious. Gideon's got a whole herd of horsey pictures. Books, books, and more books. Gideon must be trying to corner the stained glass market.
Look at that mosaic.
That looks suspicious.
This appears to be an elaborate cabinet, but I can't figure out how to open it. Satan doesn't like the call, but Gabriel will be shooting the 1-on-1.
Oh, wow.
If I ever run into this Cupid guy, I'm gonna beat the hell out of him.
Check the bookshelf on your
More
left.
Tiffany lamps.
Anything?
Seems a little ostentatious. These books must be for decoration. These books must be for decoration. In my experience, bookshelves should always be inspected thoroughly. This collection of pictures looks like something out of a Martha Stewart guide to interior decorating. The pictures looks like something out of a Martha Stewart guide to interior decorating. I'll bet Gideon bought this with his hard-earned cash.
Well, keep going and come back later.
No.
Sure beats the aquarium of guppies I had when I was a kid.
Go back behind you. There's something on one of the bookshelves.
In my experience, bookshelves should always be experienced. Bookshelves should always be experienced. Bookshelves
Wait.
should always be inspected
To the
thoroughly.
right there? Top right? No?
In my experience,
Top left.
bookshelves
No,
should
that's
always
too
be
far up.
inspected thoroughly.
No. Let me do a hint again here. Let's see here.
Books, books, and more books. Books, books, and more books. Books, books.
Yeah,
and
it's to the
more
right.
books.
It's the right one. It says examine the top of the bookshelf and move them.
In my experience, bookshelves should always
Wow.
sort of metal cross.
Must be what we're looking for.
Okay, so what do we do with this?
It looks interesting, whatever it's supposed to be.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
Probably for that cabinet that we have to open. Or window, or whatever this is supposed to be. Alright, there you go, Nick.
The cross must need to be placed in the right spot. Probably in one of those outlines that popped up when I first put the cross on the cabinet.
Now you gotta find the right spot. So exit out and come back.
Oh, wait.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. I'm gonna take a look. Yeah, I saw it too. I was gonna say, I think it's the bottom left. Wow. Good eyes.
Nothing boosts my confidence like finding a security card.
Yeah, big giant cabinet for one tiny little security card. Let's take a look at it. See what we've uncovered. The very blue security card. Okay. Is that all the items? No, we still got stuff in here.
Well, that won't work.
There's a dinosaur on the desk.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, he said it was a
Dinosaur
bank.
coin bank. Must be a keepsake from when Gideon was
Oh,
like the
put
rest
your
of us.
dime in it. You got a dime. It pooped out a key.
Well, that's interesting.
This is a curious little dropping.
Nice. You got a key. Hey, did
Okay.
you try putting that disc in the computer?
I did not.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
Didn't seem to
Try
do
the
anything.
keyboard.
Well,
Try the key.
that won't work.
No.
A video game I played on Dad's old 286.
What's it say?
As I remember, the game was just too darn big to fit on one floppy disk.
Nothing.
It's like a video game I
Nope.
played on Dad's old
Got nothing.
286.
Hmm.
As I remember, the game was just too darn big to fit on one floppy disk.
What else?
We're done. We got everything in the room.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the right instinct. So the next room we're going to is called the game room.
I thought the only game for...
Can't help but admire the sturdiness and craftsmanship of the doors. I'll need to find a...
I think it crashed.
Face microphone.
Did it crash? Oh yeah, it did. This is the second crash in a row.
That's concerning.
Yeah, let's go back in. Yeah. You see, I still have Police Quest SWAT installed. It's waiting for you, Nick. It's waiting for you.
And it can stay waiting there as far as I'm concerned, unless, we want to talk Michael or Kevin
into playing it?
Into playing it, which case I will gladly be here to mock their pain and suffering.
That would be great. Oh, someone called me. Is it important? Who is this person who calls my phone? No, you are not important.
I'll need to find a little something before I can open this.
Yeah, nobody calls me at 9 o'clock at night from a 1-800 number that's important. I'm sorry. All right, door's open. Let's save it.
I just did.
Okay.
Some sort of metal cross.
It's a pair of swords, you moron. Oh, look, puzzle pieces.
Jigsaw puzzle. Gideon must get really...
All right.
We'll grab that. Do that in 1 second.
I don't care much for guns. Except, of course, when I'm hunting wabbit.
Pool table.
Gideon could probably beat me at chess, but I'd wax him in a game of 9-ball. What is this? This thing is ancient. Maybe I'll let Gideon know I was here by beating his high score.
Mean Streets. Oh, that's the first game in the Tex Murphy series. What? What? Can you click?
Ooh.
Hey, you're playing Mean Streets. Look at that.
How do I
don't know. Yeah, let's exit out of this. I don't think you can do it. Play Mean Streets inside of a game.
Still fashionable after all these years.
Okay, well, we have a puzzle to put
These
together.
won't help, because I'm looking for clues.
Let's put this puzzle together. You know, that's where I feel like the puzzle aspect in puzzle game gets a little too literal. You know,
Little too on the nose for you.
Yeah, it's a little bit. This is not what I was hoping to get into. You know, you have to be. It's like 2 minutes and 50 seconds to do this whole puzzle. Good luck.
I know that's not in the right place. I'm just trying to get an idea of.
Kind of looks like Alcatraz.
It does look like Alcatraz. That's probably like that. Ooh, wait, do you go? No, you don't go there. I'm looking for something that is. You're probably gonna go.
So I'm guessing the dark blue goes on the bottom and the light blue goes on the top. Yeah, I think that's probably a corner piece there. Okay. That was a very announcy way to end that song. Unfortunately, the music doesn't come back when we're in puzzles for some reason, so I'm just going to put some music on. There we go. I think this is Alcatraz. I think that's exactly what it is. There's a puzzle piece behind the puzzle piece. That's not how you...
It's hard to get everything, like, you know, out and...
Yeah.
Sorted. Do you go there?
Yeah. Nice.
Then you go there. You go here. You go there. Go there. Nope. There. And there. And there. And there. Go there. Thank you. Come on.
All right, so what was it?
These chess terms must be passwords. Could be useful at some point.
Those are all the passwords to the card codes things.
Oh.
Because I recognize a couple of these, and like we had just found Castle.
Castle, Gambit, Knight.
And I bet like this says like password for card A is Queen.
That's very useful. All right. Hey, you figured it out.
Okay.
Nightlight. Well, I'm surprised Gideon doesn't play on a round table.
So is that the only thing we need in here? Because I can't see anything else.
Hermaphrodite.
No.
Wow. Actually, there is a note about the pool table. Something about the pool balls.
Okay.
I didn't hit next, so I don't know what they're about, but there's something about. Oh,
Gideon could probably beat me at chess.
Oh my God, you gotta take.
Gideon could probably beat me at chess, but I'd whack.
Solid colors, it looks like.
Because he did say something about 9 balls, so that would be the first few. Come here.
There's a green one too. All right, let's see. Maybe we combine them together.
That's gonna be so annoying. It's gonna take forever.
Yeah. No.
So obviously we have to stick them somewhere, but where?
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised Gideon doesn't play on a round table.
We'll take a look at the pool. Maybe there's some kind of items.
Well, I hope Gideon got a good deal on these pool balls, because they're all numbered wrong.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I hope Gideon got a good deal on these pool balls, because they're all numbered
I've
wrong.
never been a...
Yeah, actually the black is a 3.
Okay, so that... Okay, I know that one.
Yeah. That is definitely a wrong number.
And the yellow is 8. So I got.
Well, I hope.
All right. Well, then I think. What did he do? I think he lost it. I think it's gone forever now. No, it's fine.
Well, I hope Gideon.
I don't know.
Well, I hope.
Got all the items.
Well, I hope Gideon.
Okay, so do we just kind of take these and see where else we can find stuff? Although it seems weird to be taking them out of the room. It seems like we should be doing something with them in the room, but
nope. That is literally all we're doing in this room.
okay.
That's
Unless we wanted to play Mean Streets.
Yeah, which no, we're good. We could just I could just get Mean Streets on GOG and we'll just play it if we wanted to. I don't really have any inkling to play Mean Streets.
Nah.
I'm fine with the FMV text Murphy. All right, looks like we're gonna go into this room. Oh.
Looks like the access panel requires a numeric code.
All right, numeric code it is.
I know what it is. I know what we need the pool walls for.
So the pool cue numbers are the numbers for
what we do the colors in.
All right.
Okay. You got a notepad up?
No, actually I have the list here.
Oh, okay.
Red 1, blue 6, orange 4, purple 7. Okay. Got it here. So, orange, the first one. Or, sorry, red 1.
Or red 1?
Yeah. Blue 6. Orange 4. Purple 7. Black 3. Yellow 8. Maroon 5, hey. And green 2. That was a real simple puzzle, just pen and paper.
Yeah.
Not gonna complain. Oh look, we're going into a starship now. Let's save the game. This looks really bad.
What's the worst that could happen? We blow up the entire world?
External display of Gideon's mansion. Good thing no one was on guard duty when I broke in. Security override panel. I hope it has something to do with the gallery floor. Looks like it needs a security card.
Did it?
Yeah, I think you'd overridden it. Okay.
Security override panel.
In case you have
I
to.
hope it has something to do with the gallery floor.
In case you have to leave.
Transmitter arrays. I've seen them on Star Trek. Realigning them will solve just about any unforeseen problem.
So go and use.
I'm assuming the big panel in front of me somewhere.
Yeah. Wait. What was on top of that monitor? I saw something to the right. It's a white thing. I see it. What is it?
Gideon should know better than to leave top secret discs just laying around.
Yeah. So we got 2 discs.
There must be a place where I can run this disc somewhere.
Maybe the computer in front of
There
us.
must be a place where I can run this.
So let's run number 1 first. That's 2.
Ah.
Yeah, that's yeah. See where it says number 1.
Okay.
There's a CD tray on top of that computer. Yeah. Wait. What do we do?
I don't see any reason to step off the gangplank.
What's
Pretty high tech for me. I just learned how to use WordPerfect. Looks like Gideon's got a prison flick on the TV. And it's got a built-in disc player.
Oh, hey, look at that. That's what we're looking for.
Well, that won't
Try
work.
on the keyboard.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Try on the big metal part.
Pretty high tech for me. I just learned how to use WordPerfect. That doesn't seem to do
Wait,
anything.
what about that big red button? That gray stripe with the red at the end, right underneath the monitor? You don't see it? It's like right there.
This?
Yes. CD tray. That's what I thought.
Mr. Gideon, security droids have been installed in cell blocks A and C. They are equipped with heat and motion sensing equipment. Droid number 1 patrols cell block A in a repeating pattern. Any target detected on the same level as the droid and within 20 feet will be destroyed unless it is inside a cell. Droid number 2 patrols the long corridor in cell block C in a repeating pattern. Any target detected on any level within 70 feet of the droid will be destroyed, unless it is inside a cell. The only safe zones are empty cells in cell blocks A and C, all of B and D, and the subterranean level, which is monitored by human security.
Okay, next disc.
Non-disclosure document. Construction on Alcatraz is to begin August 1st, 2036. Property has been purchased. No longer government property. Construction projects will include installation of modernized electrical work and plumbing, fully automated climate control, air purification, storage equipment, capacity for 5 years worth of food and provisions. So this isn't a prison anymore. This is a bunker.
That's what it sounds like.
Security shield designed to block detection of all electrical, radio, and particle transmissions. Subterranean command center with satellite links. Extensive computerization.
What?
Extensive computerization. State-of-the-art virtual reality capabilities. Extensive security system utilizing the existing structure. This will entail automated surveillance supervised by a small human contingent. Construction phases are proceeded as they did during the construction of Mr. Gideon's home. The projected completion date is December 1st, 2037.
It's not too far from now, in the game's time anyway. Alright, looks like he's got a bunch of shit set up at Alcatraz. So it sounds like we're going to have to make a trip to Alcatraz. Woo. Well, you are done. You may now return exit, but you're not going to be able to travel from here. You're going to have to go back out the way you came in. But there you go. Take the elevator back up, and we've disabled security. I like how he's these big long hallways with these places for people to sit, but it's like, well, who's coming down here? You know, who's coming down to sit in these wonderful chairs?
I don't know.
Does he invite people down here? He must.
Tex, you did it. Slade, when the cops came, he confessed to everything. The status of my daddy's death has been changed from suicide to homicide, and I got the money.
That's great, Sylvia, that's great. I'm not done with the case yet.
What do you mean you're not done?
There's still something I've got to do.
Why? We're rich. You can retire.
Hey, Varix.
This isn't about money.
Well, what in the world else could it be about?
Call it a moral obligation.
What about your immoral obligation?
Gideon's project's out of control. I mean, a lot of people have died. Somebody's got to do something about it, and I'm in the best position to do that.
Why don't you just stay out of it? You've got plenty of things to take care of now, including me.
If our future's worth having, it's worth waiting for.
Look, we have everything around here to make us completely happy. How dare you want to throw it away? What are you trying to prove, huh? That you're brave and strong? Well, I've already seen that. What you're talking about is stupid.
Obviously don't understand me very well. I got into this business to help people, and I'm not just gonna sit around and watch this thing happen. I mean, how would I feel about myself?
You know what? You go play Boy Scout. I don't care.
Sylvia, I want us to be together, but you can't change me.
You know what? You do what you have to do. Just don't expect me to bring flowers to your funeral.
Curse you, Tex, and your morals.
I left for Alcatraz right after Sylvia stormed out of my office. Probably should have gotten a good night's sleep first, but I was pretty wound up.
Poor baby.
Yeah, well, it turns out it didn't matter. As soon as I landed on Alcatraz and stepped out of my speeder, something zapped me and I blacked out. Must have been one of those security droids. When I came to, I was in a locked jail cell in one of the old prison sections.
All right. Let's save it. I think this is a good time to stop. This is day 8. This is actually the last of the days.
Oh, look, prison droid.
Prison bot. All right. Back to the couch cam. Well, then, that is the end of our stream for today. So next time we play Tex Murphy, it will be the last Overseer episode.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Well, it should be. It is the last day. It is a pretty long... It's been a pretty long game, but now we are on the last day. And will you be back next week for that?
I think so.
Okay, cool. So we'll be back again on next Thursday to do more Adventure Thursday stuff. And then what I'll do is I'll try to add a little extra sprinkle on top for next Thursday. I got a little idea of what I'm going to do for that. So let's see how well it turns out. Anyway,
look forward to seeing it.
Yeah. Well, I got something I think that might help us, especially with how we're going to link into the Poison Pond, which oddly has not had any updates. So I'm assuming they probably pushed it back and just haven't said anything. I will double check on that. Anyway, thank you, Nick, for joining us. Thank you guys for hanging out with us for another fun Adventure Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow for Icewind Dale, where we'll be playing with Tyler. If you're going to be here, Nick will be here, Michael, and myself. So we'll be back again tomorrow to play another frustrating game of Icewind Dale. See how far
we'll see if we can get out of character creation this time.
Well, I mean, if we make our characters prior, I think we should be okay. But, yeah, with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and we will see you again on the next Courtesy Flush. Take care and have a good one.
All right. See ya.